Today we're going to be making a lo-fi remix of the first song I ever produced back in 2015. This was before I knew anything at all about music production or music theory. I was just an amateur rapper who was tired of paying for beats. I've come a long way since then, and it's funny to think that I actually didn't have a genuine interest in music production at all. I just did it out of what felt like necessity at the time. But over the years it's grown on me, and lately I've enjoyed producing much more than rapping. Cable Guys reached out to sponsor this video. To help with today's lo-fi remix, we'll be using Noise Shaper, a brand new effect from the people who've brought you essential music production plugins like Halftime. This latest effect injects vibe, energy, and character into your productions, featuring an extensive library of production-ready noise sources. Noise Shaper reacts to your music for noise that breathes with every beat. Imagine trap melodies crackling like vintage vinyl, EDM synths that fill the speakers with high-end electricity, drums sizzling with classic console hiss, piano submerged in bubbling water, cassette tape house grooves, retro equipment hum, and organic field recordings. Noise Shaper does all of this and more. It's easy to focus the noise exactly where you need it using Cable Guy's flexible modulation. Use follow mode for rhythmically synced sizzle, or duck mode to fill the gaps with lo-fi ambience and create pumping offbeat grooves, and even design your own rhythmic noise patterns, using Shaperbox's signature drawable LFOs. Running inside Cable Guy's Shaperbox 2 plugin, Noise Shaper is normally $59, but it's currently available at the special intro price of $34. Noise Shaper is also included in the Shaperbox 2 bundle with 8 Shaper effects for $99. Click the link for Noise Shaper in the description. And with all of that out of the way, let's get into the cook-up. Alright, I have my acapella loaded into FL Studio, and I already know the BPM, so I'm going to fix that right away. No matter what kind of melody I make, I know that it's going to contrast with the vocals severely. This is because the lo-fi type of vibe is more laid back and jazzy, and the acapella that I'm using is way more aggressive and inspired by like a late 90s, early 2000s version of Eminem. So firstly, we're just going to start off with a piano. And without even listening to the vocals, I'm going to make a lo-fi jazzy type of melody. I'll be using exclusively 7th chords for this, and I think I'm in the G minor scale. That's a bit too fast. Let's elongate it a little bit. Now that we have the chords, let's make things more interesting. Here I'm doing a piano run. It's vitally important to add little flourishes like this if you want a proper lo-fi sound. Some of the notes aren't even in the scale that we're using, but they're just passing notes, so it's okay. Now it's time to utilize Noise Shaper. Notice how the static reacts to the dynamics of the piano melody. I'm going to turn down the static volume because it's a little bit too loud. And let's cut out some of those high-end frequencies. Now I'm going to audition different noise samples to find the best one for this song. I actually really like that outside bar ambience, so I might use that in the intro. Okay, this is the one. I'm just going to increase the attack time and maybe a few other things. Adjust this amount slider to increase or decrease the amount of ducking. Now I want to add a vocal sample from Arcade. I'm just going to slow down the sample. Now let's lay it all out and see what it sounds like with the vocals.
Organ bin fashion was misfitted and mismatching. Moved to quiz spam, had them kids laughing. And since back then, I've been straggling and trying to fly with my lips flapping. My fridge packed with 6-packs, I'm from the sticks. Yeah, clutching a fist with like 6 Xanax.
Alright, now we need some bass, and I'm going to use Keyscape for the bass as well. And we just want something simple. Sounds good to me. Now I can add the drums, which are going to be pretty simple because it's just like lo-fi, laid-back stuff, so like a 2-step hat pattern, some laid-back kicks, maybe some perks, I don't know, we'll see.
Trying to fly with my lips flapping. My fridge packed with 6-packs, I'm from the sticks. Yeah, clutching a fist with like 6 Xanax. I mix that with cannabis wax to extract me from this sick planet. Obey laws, or cops make up fake calls to take charge and break jaws. I'm placed on pot, rock the same top. Got Trayvon shot, hang on, stop. Break those locks off the Crayon box. I place 50 shades of blame on Fox. Stay calm's not a popular topic to play on pops. Raised on lots of strife, no bikes, nikes, or nice clothes. Wintertime rolled in, my pipes froze. Vital signs might have been idling for a popular time. Organ bin fashion was misfitted and mismatching. Moved to quiz spam, had them kids laughing. And since back then, I've been straggling and trying to fly with my lips flapping.
Okay, I've added everything that I want to add, and I'm just going to give it a quick mix. Let's see what we've come up with.
My organ bin fashion was misfitted and mismatching. Moved to quiz spam, had them kids laughing. And since back then, I've been straggling and trying to fly with my lips flapping. My fridge packed with 6-packs, I'm from the sticks. Yeah, clutching a fist with like 6 Xanax. I'll mix that with cannabis wax to extract me from this sick planet. Obey laws, or cops make up fake calls to take charge and break jaws. I'm blazed on pot, rock that same top. Got Trayvon shot, hang on, stop. Break those locks off the Crayon box. I place 50 shades of blame on Fox. Stay calm's not a popular topic to play on pops. Raised on lots of strife, no bikes, nikes, or nice clothes. Wintertime rolled in, my pipes froze, ice cold. Vital signs might have been idling for a microsecond. Now with every step I'm trekking a tight. My father pushed my mom around, but that's awkward to talk about. I thought about walking off quite often like clocking out. It's probably why I'm docile as possible, always down, constant frown. The reason why I'm drawn to this genre now. Popping like Dr. House with a bottle of vodka, knocking each imposter with anonymous authorship off the shelves. I don't mean to be mean, I feel awful, I'll offer help. Lead this horse to water, on second thought I'll just watch it drown. Fuck it, I'm on the prowl, fast learner with Asperger's, mass murder at the drop of a hat like you why I don't give a fuck if I make friends, pal. Well, J-Red been locked in the basement